we see that there is divine agency in our process as we move from the holds of slave ships to even us having this conversation here today on this podcast as the children of those first Africans that were brought to the Americas. And so in that sense, the pain then becomes the basis by which we affirm our humanity, not just in the eyes of the nation, but we affirm our humanity in the eyes of God. And so in that sense, pain then becomes the foundation that turns a hopeless situation into a hopeful situation. And out of that hope grows a faith, an enduring faith, not just a get happy on Sunday faith, not just a run the aisle, jump the pews faith, not just a hoop hollering faith, but an enduring faith that sustains us through the inevitability of our struggle against a mean-spirited world that is committed to white.
I hear truth telling in that. I hear truth telling in that. I hear truth telling in that.
It's in the DNA.
I hear it's in the DNA. I hear pain to purpose. Pain to purpose.
Redemptive purpose.
I hear devotional calling, but I also hear in that a consciousness that the white majority may be aware of how valuable everything you just said is to the Black community. Meaning, this is why we need to rewrite history so that you don't connect to your identity, so you don't connect to what others in your ancestral DNA have been through, so you can pull from that strength and say, I'm sitting in a classroom as the only Black person in this classroom where my ancestors couldn't even be in this classroom. Let me get over this. Let me push through this because I get to be a messenger on this journey and show them that it's possible.
Absolutely.
I think that this is a very intentional and conscious approach to divide spiritually, to disconnect from that, and in the education realm, definitely not teach it.
Right.
So that is the concern now is we have to go back to the village. We have to go back to the community where the degrees aren't the only ones that is sharing the knowledge, and it's about the wisdom. It's about the informal education that's being planted in the seeds in the community. And I think that's where I keep leaning, where some of us have dropped that ball. And I think when I think about families, I hear some of my friendships come in and how they're framing. We aren't having these conversations, Chad. I'm afraid that I don't want to jade my children. And I'm asking them, who is going to give them this education that they need to build their mental health, that they need to build their Black identity in the world, even it is not the most trusted person that gave birth to them or responsible for their guidance, as you said, as an academic professor.